Welcome back. I've been working some of this coral from Pearl Yoder, and I knew that the edge around the cortex would be really nice. So I took a strike actually from this side, and you can already tell it is just some beautiful, beautiful coral. So I figured, why not make a video out of this and see if we can't make an arrowhead, because this is well worthy of it. All right, so where to begin? I think I'm gonna begin by telling Marshall to go lay. Don't wanna have any other thoughts as I'm working this piece down. Now the best and cleanest stuff is gonna be on this face. This face is fine, but it's just not gonna be as pretty, to put it bluntly. It's gonna be really pretty on this side, but this side's prettier, if that makes sense. And there's not as many pits on this face. So you have pits here, which I don't mind, we can keep in the stone, but if we can afford to keep this face, that's what we're gonna try to do. So that means we need to remove off this face. So we need to set up platforms so that we can do just that. So this angle will shoot across the nice face. This angle will shoot across the other face. And I think what I want to do is start here. Start with a big bopper, because I'm going to try to wallop some flakes off. And this might take off a good portion of the backside, but we're hoping it does. All right, so we've got a little flake there. You can see that the further down you go, the cleaner it'll get. Although really all of it's nice. The best stuff's going to be a little bit further down. There we go. See up here, it's just nice and slick. That's what we're working towards. Raising our center line up. Okay. Come here. And we're at kind of an interesting crossroads, but I think strike there first, then we can come next to it. This might hinge out, but I'm hoping it won't. Okay, did good. So we're still cleaning across the flake, across the piece rather. And certainly don't mind losing a little length to keep the better portion of the stone. And I have a couple ideas of what I want to make. Of course, with coral, a large noonan is always a prospect. Kirk corner notch always looks good. A nice big clay point is a pretty cool option. I like that. So we've got some options. Now again, we want to remove off this face that has the more of the pits on it. And because I have a feeling we're going to wallop a flake off here, I really wanted to abrade this platform. Okay, good little wallop. I think I'm gonna clear out a place where I can strike right here. And again, the closer to this face we get, the better it'll be. It's already really good down here, but it gets even better the further we go. Okay. I had a thought. My thought was I could save this to do a Danish dagger, but with how it rounds out here, flaking out the bottom, and then getting out the cortex, it's doable, but then all this wide area down here of the pretty stuff would kind of be left alone. Plus, with all the pits and stuff, I'm not sure a Danish dagger would be on the menu. So we're just going to continue. But I will do a dagger eventually, guys. Don't lose hope. Do not lose hope. And one day, probably will do one out of cord. You just have to wait and see. Yeah, see, just gotta make sure you get past certain things like that. And when you're percussioning down to a point like a clay point or a lost leg, these minor hiccups don't really matter. Whereas making a Danish dagger, it would not be the most ideal thing in the world. I'm kind of drawing this in so I can get a good platform here. Across. And we'll go back. Just like that. We still got some pits, but we'll work our way through them and get to this clean face. Again, we're gonna lose some width, we're gonna lose a little length, but it'll work out. It had a really good ridge to follow, so I wanted to try to get a good flake to use for later. You see, up here, beautiful, but kind of pitty. Down here, it's smooth. So we're working our way down to that smoothness. Looks like this pit goes a little further than I thought. I don't know if this will undercut it or stall out. But we're gonna find out real quick. See how low that goes in there? Pretty low. And I'm hoping we can. This is a platform that is above center line. And this is why I haven't done a center line or a platform video, is because sometimes I'll take these stripes, but really I'm just trying to undercut stuff and make our center line back up to here. I'm just trying to shift things around. And this is most likely gonna stall out. No, it did good. So I knew there'd still be some remaining, but it's not nearly as bad. Much more manageable now. And that will probably be in the final part of the stone because of how deep it goes. But it's all right. Again, we got to undercut some holes here. And because of the holes, sometimes even when you hit on the platform or a little above, it can still hollow out a little bit extra because, I don't know if you could see, but anyways, it's just very porous on a flake like that. So still want to work to here. And again, we may lose a little bit, but I really want to try to keep this face best we can. I don't know if this flake will run, but yeah, it did. Show did. Again, anything I can do to remove the pit side, I'm gonna do. See, already we're making a difference with a strike like that. And the tip is probably going to be pretty fine-tuned anyways, so not too concerned about the width towards the tip of the piece, really at all. So because I know we need to get rid of that anyways, I'm not too burdened. Just like that. That is exactly what I want because I'm trying to remove and try to raise this center line up. So really didn't lose much of the tip. I mean, maybe what? I don't know if we lost any of the tip. But what we did do is skewer the base. I know wherever this flake went, is this it? No. Is this it? Yeah. It skewered the base to lift our center line up even further, which is really what we want. Throw this over there. Throw this over there. Okay. All right. So we still got a good piece here. Thinning it out. And you see towards the tip, that's clean here. Clean. Now, it's not just the blue is unclean, because over here you have blue and it's clean. But we're just working our way to this nicer area. And we start by removing this, and we'll now remove this. So kind of go in a line. Good way to do it. Well, I kind of want to use that. There we go. Further in we get, the better. It's already clearing up a little bit through here. It's a good sign. Again, got a ways to go, but we're doing well. see if we can undercut a valley. Yeah. Yep, down to the better part now. Or a little bit better. This side's still rough. This face is okay. Now again, just about every point I make, I allow the stone to tell me what it wants to be. Or in other words, you know, I'm going to maximize the stone's potential. I'm not going to make a bowl and bevel when I have a wide point like this. Which it may not be wide whenever we take out the crud here, but we'll take what we get. Yeah, it's starting to clean up. And look fairly good. Here, not really isolated, but should be fine, and it was. Pushing flake. Yep. And really, I want to get rid of that. Not from this stripe. From the other face. Try to get rid of this here. Now, a couple things. Number one, we're going to skewer the base and might even not do what we want, but we'll just see. No, I did fine. Sometimes that kind of flake can do more than you want to. And by lowering this, not only are we lowering it to, bring up this face because we want to keep this one, we're also isolating here, and then we can keep going down the line. Serves as an isolation measure. To draw off a flake like that. And then see the edge going this way? We level it out and then we shoot across according to the next one. It's not quite straight across, now it is. And it's kind of a bit low. We'll see what it does. Yeah, it did good. Again, still got some crud there. But as for the base is concerned, it's clean. As for this, not so much. But again, we've still got a ways to go. And this flake will really tell us whether that stuff is going to get gone or it's going to stay. This could be really good or really bad. flaked really well, but unfortunately there will be some pits in the stone. It is what it is. Not too upset about it. Might even get most of it out, but there will be some left. Of that I have no doubt. See, we got most of it there, but it'll still be in the stone. Straight across. Yep. And here we can kind of focus on an area that kind of concerns me a little bit, because there are some hairlines that look kind of scary. But go ahead and overshoot, man. That's what we want you to do. The tip is pretty much all cleared off, so there's not going to be any rough stuff there. Just want to try to round over that thicker edge. Yep, I think we're going, whoopsies. I think we're gonna have to whittle this down, and it's not gonna be nearly as wide, because we got a lot of things to fix. Which isn't a bad thing. It's just, you got a lot of things to address. I'm excited. I think this will turn out to a really good point. Now I can use both boppers here. I'm gonna use this one. This side again, very clean, but the other side, not so much. Don't mind overshoots there. Just gotta do some adjusting. Yeah, you got some cortex on the base we're gonna have to address probably. Let's go with this one then. The base is pretty solid. As you get towards the middle, there's a little bit more of that chatter. I'm just trying to do everything I can to work my way to this better side. Again, even if it means losing a little bit, I would rather my point look like this than like that and have chatter. Which again, even if that little bit of chatter is in the stone, it still looks nice. But since there's a better alternative here, I'm gonna take it. I mean, why not? That wasn't the best hit. Yeah, again, the base, not really worried about. It's been doing me really well so far. Just trying to get the convexity right. And again, if there's some overshooting on this face, don't get too scared. Good, good. Don't want to drive in at the moment, just want to drive kind of at a 45-degree angle. Want to leave some convexity there for later hits. Which I firmly believe I will take. Now I'm about to draw this in. Don't get too worried. This is all a calculated effort. Try to get as much of this off as I can. Okay, again, don't mind that. Probably gonna go for a noonan anyway, so that helps us out. Good. Probably going to need to meet that flake on the other side. Need to abrade a little bit more here. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Wanted to cut into the stone as much as I possibly could. So again, that's the rougher side. It's the better side. And able to clear that through. And now all of this is pristine in here. Again, still a little rough there, but that's big progress. Huge progress. There we go. Cutting into it good. Nice belay. Cool. And again, we've already set up where we can try to remove some off of this face here, because we wanted to meet it first. Not the most ideal, but just gonna have to hit in, and looks like we might have to take another pass for convexity's sake. And if we do get a stem point, maybe I can keep some of that orange in there. That would be pretty neat. Probably gonna stop here for now. 37 minutes in. And we've got a good biface. Got a long ways to go still, but it's coming together. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, hopefully we can make a nice point. All right, guys, we'll see you.